pretty soon a lot of people are going to be having family coming over, and they have to get those tables ready for Thanksgiving, and we have some ideas for that.
Yes, you have to impress all of your in-laws, and Ruxana Usman is here. We're redecorating with Ruxana, and as always, you've brought us literally a cornucopia of ideas. We're going to start over here. This is a beautiful array right here.
I love soup tureens. So as you can see, they are fun. Sometimes they can be whimsical in the case of the duck, and it's a great way to utilize something that's already in your home. So here I've actually taken a soup tureen. I did a arrangement in it, and one of the tricks that I do when I make my own arrangements for holidays, particularly Thanksgiving, is I use a lot of herbs. So we have some sage in here, some rosemary, and I also use Christmas greens. So I'm using pine and some balsam, and the advantage to that is, first of all, it lasts a lot longer than traditional fern that's used in Thanksgiving centerpieces, but also at the end of Thanksgiving you just pull out all of the orange or autumnal details, and then you've got something that can transition right into Christmas.
So you have it for like a 2-month span.
That's right. I also love using natural produce. You can see I have grapes in here, artichokes. It works really, really well because they last quite a while, and of course if we're talking about harvest, it makes a lot of sense to use.
And it's beautiful.
The bounty.
It smells amazing as well. And you've got some other fun tureens out there too. You can
like
really you can go everywhere with this.
I do. I also want to talk about space on the table. We buy these beautiful centerpieces and then we move them off the table because we have no room because the food has to go on it. So this is a wonderful thing that I pulled from my garden. All we do is lift up our centerpiece, place that on top, and then we can put rolls or silverware or something like that, so we actually are maximizing space on the table.
What a great
That
idea.
makes sense,
And then you don't have to look at the people across from you.
We'll get one of these for the anchor desk, Molly.
Fabulous.
This is one of my 2-minute, really inexpensive centerpieces. I had a series of bowls. They all match. I flipped this one over to make it a pedestal. I added another one inside, so we're using fewer nuts, and then one on top. I spray painted a couple of the nuts gold. Easy, simple.
I was going to ask you what kind of nuts those were. The spray paint.
Now you know.
Yes.
That's great. And obviously, and you were saying something about having things elevated off the table makes it look a little bit more interesting to the eye.
It does. It's much more elegant that way.
I do want to eat one of those nuts, so I guess it worked. And this is just unbelievable.
The cornucopia.
That's right. This is a breadstick cornucopia, and you can certainly use this for crudité if you're somebody that loves that spinach dip, and instead of a bread bowl, you can put the spinach dip in here and just go through the cornucopia and dip it in the dip. You could also do, if you're hosting a brunch, you could fill it with berries, strawberries, blueberries, that type of thing.
And you were saying that this isn't extremely difficult, but it does require some assembly, and you have got that on your website.
I do.
Ruxana,
It's rutlanddesigner.com.
rutlanddesigner.com, and we will link that here for you guys. It's amazing, and all of this is great. Ruxana, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Steve.
All right, everybody, headlines are next.